Hello and welcome to a new episode of Artist Alley Adventures. So, in this video, I will be talking about my experience at Momocon. Now, if you don't know what Momocon is, it's a convention with about 50k attendance, and it's pretty big. It is located in Atlanta, and so when I got accepted, it was very exciting. Anyways, thank you everyone so much for all the support on the C2E2 vlog video voiceover thing. Yeah, so Lynn got the pan-fried. So many of you gave me really good advice and encouragement, and I'm just so grateful for that. I think I'll make a separate video on like all the useful things I learned and all the advice I was given by other artists. Also, in this video, I will be drawing All Saints Streets, which is also a new print. Anyways, after C2E2, I really felt like my display was lacking in a lot of departments. So I really amped it up. I really changed things around, and I think my setup looks a lot better. But I was lazy, so I didn't record what it looked like before the con, but I will show you after when I get there and set up. Anyways, cue the title card. I have all this stuff on my floor that I have to pack into suitcases, and everything fit in one check-in bag and my carry-on. I also got a new helper, and I'm gonna bring him on the trip today, so say hello. I don't know his name. Oh, he fell. Anyways, cue it again. Cue it again. Boom. Okay guys. It's 3:40. I didn't turn on my alarm. By a miracle, I did not wake up 100 years late. Okay, I didn't realize how much I turn my head when I'm reversing, and I don't know why. Who am I watching out for? And now I am going to collect my minions. My flight is at 6:45 because for some reason I thought it would be reasonable that I fly the day of the convention. Do not ask past me what I was thinking. Oh geez, what things are falling? Okay, well, I'll meet you at the airport, friends. And the show starts at 2 p.m. So I'm thinking this should be easy. I'll have enough time to set up and everything. So I make it to the airport with Ryuji. He's still dripped up, by the way. Also, my friends are dead. Then we were finally in Atlanta after our flight.
Hi, we're in the biggest airport ever. I don't know if that's true.
The airport was actually pretty big, and there was like a lot of art in it, so it was pretty cool. There was a lot of liminal spaces. Wow, look at all the foliage and plants. I love these speed boosters. They're very cool. Then we went on the train to Momocon because that was the cheapest option. It was only $2.50 I think per ticket, and for some reason there was just so many elevators, so that was painful. But after a while we finally made it to the outside world. We out here. We escaped the train. Look, the weather is so nice. It's not sponsored. And there's the GWCC. I don't know which entrance that is, but it has a sign. And there's Momocon. OMG. It's real. Okay, I'm really sweating.
Me too.
We went up and down the elevator at least 100 times. I have to walk through this ginormous exhibit hall.
We tried to go into the exhibit hall, and one of our friends does not have a badge because they told us to buy a badge in the exhibit hall, but you can't get into the exhibit hall if you don't have a badge. Interesting. So our friend is waiting. She's waiting for us, and we have to hurry and get a badge for it.
So we got an extra badge, and then we set up our table. Yippee! Sorry to blue ball you, but I have to remind you of some things because I keep forgetting to put this in my videos. But I finally made a new Instagram, so please follow me. If you want to, of course. Also, I am uploading a new comic and it's about gay monster roommates, okay? That's basically the whole thing. It's a slice of life. Thank you so much. Anyways, back to our regular programming. Okay, so we set up and here is my new booth. Ta-da! Okay, here's my new booth. It's so different and it's so big. So we have a backdrop. Okay, what is this trash voiceover on the video? Let me take over. So I got the big Frank on top of my booth. I got this whole backdrop. Also, this photo stand was so annoying to bring. I hate it, but it's really good for my booth. So, and then I just used this tablecloth that I used for C2E2 for the 8-foot table, and I just put it on. And it looks great. And then hanging the prints was so easy. But as you can see, I made some new stuff. So on the left, I made a bigger version of the ip print I had. And then I drew this Makima holding Denji's head. And then I also have a JVIC print because I love them. And I also have an All Saints Street print because I love them. And of course we have Miku and the usual crew. And then I have my small prints. Also, I didn't notice, but my sign for the bigger prints was not put up yet. So I made 2 more small prints of Teto and Lenin Rin. And then this was the new hot product. So I wanted to make like vampire versions of all like a bunch of Vocaloids. I'm sorry, I didn't include Meiko, okay? I don't listen to any of her songs. I don't know who she is, okay? I mean, I know who she is, but I'm just not familiar with her vibe. But I ended up making a Meiko after, so, you know. But the thing about these charms is that I brought really little just because I obviously didn't want to splurge like actually $1 bajillion just to make a product I didn't even know would sell. So I only bought 10 of the Miku charms and I only brought 5 of everyone else. So these were just kind of like a research product to see which character would do well and stuff. I also made some deals that my friend recommended to me, and we'll talk about how everything did at the end. And then I kind of have miscellaneous charms down here, so I think the charms are pretty much the same as last time, but my friend also wanted to make charms, so I put it on my booth as well. And we have a bow from Critical Role, I believe, and then she made a Tifa from Final Fantasy, I forgot which one, and then a Maria from Silent Hill, and Kwang Shi from Chainsaw Man. Guess which one will do the best, because that's fun. Okay, and then something annoying about these stickers, okay, these Arcane stickers. I made Arcane stickers, I think they came out pretty good, so I'm happy. But they were originally supposed to be buttons. I was gonna make buttons for this con, and guess what? Tariffs just happened, and then my order was stuck somewhere. And then it literally, the tracking hasn't changed for a month. And then customer support was like, yeah, I might have got lost. So I was like, this is bad. Because I need my butt. I need my excuse me, let me rephrase that. I joined an Arcane rally, and the only thing I had at that moment was the JVIC print. So I can't just join a stamp rally and only have 1 print. So I really wanted to have more stuff. Anyways, if you guys don't know, let me talk about the stamp rally for a second. I decided to join an Arcane stamp rally. Basically, you had to purchase a minimum of $5 at each of the participating artists' tables. And obviously, I don't want people to participate in this Arcane rally and then they come to my table and they're like, well, damn. There's literally nothing Arcane here. I've been scammed. So I just decided to get stickers because that was the easiest thing. Anyways, my friend also made 2 more buttons, which are beautiful. So she made an Aerith, the beach Aerith from Final Fantasy, and then we have more Chainsaw Man. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really like Chainsaw Man. If you know, you know. Guys, it's not a Gooner anime, by the way. It's deeper. Okay, and then I had my original stickers, which never do good, and I just want to get rid of them, so they're $3. I also have a discount bin of shame, because I'm just trying to get rid of these prints, and I don't know why this footage is so trash, I'm not gonna lie. But I have the rest of my original prints down here, and then I have a shelf of my small prints. So that was my booth tour. I hope you enjoyed.
Hi.
I made... No! What? I made 2 sales so far, so we're already doing pretty good. And it's like an hour. People are trickling in because we're like okay, I have butterfingers. I'm sorry. Okay, guys. Also, I'm sorry. I'm always constantly adjusting my hair in these clips. We're like kind of in the middle back, so people are gonna take a while to trickle in. I don't know why they're laughing at me. Something to note at Momocon is that there was this whole wall that you're seeing here, and a lot of artists complained about it because it's like, why is there just a wall there when there could just not be a wall there? Because also that's losing some traffic because the people behind the wall could be walking and see the artist alley, but it's all walled off. You know what? We don't believe in borders over here, okay? So the walls were not good. But anyways, it was early on Thursday. There wasn't too much going on, but actually I did manage to make a few sales, and I like made one even before it opened. So already we were looking good. But we still don't know if this convention will follow the same fate as C2E2. Convention hall is so big, I'm gonna go look at the food. I'm getting hungry. There's like $7 pretzels. I got a cinnamon pretzel. I folded. Yes, it was expensive, but my friend is hungry. Wait, I know them from. I saw them on YouTube, but I don't really know what their stuff is about. Pretzel was not worth it. It doesn't taste that good.
My review of this pretzel, it's a cinnamon pretzel, and so you would think, wow, that must be really good, Lynn. No, it's not good. Well, it's not bad, but it's very mid.
It's not revolting.
Not worth $7.
Definitely not.
That is
no, $9 with tax. Also, the room and the building, the whole convention center building was so big. I got my steps in. Anyways, we were making some sales and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna get up and walk around a little, get some steps in, as we always talk about here on this health and fitness channel. And then I met an art friend from C2E2. She was so nice. Christine! Yay, Christine! Christine. I love this print.
Wait, look. So this is a cute ass card, and look, that's their freaking business card. What the hell?
They're so nice. Everyone is so nice. Is that a curly? Anyway.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, is that curly?
Yeah, okay. I'm going back to the table though. We're cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Catherine sold some of the Maria. The Maria.
Two!
So, if you guessed Maria would have done the best out of Catherine's wares, you are correct. And I will give you a free imaginary cookie. So now, use your brain and then imagine a really yummy cookie, your favorite cookie. Yeah, people have been mentioning All Saints Street, my favorite show ever. And then this really cute J-Vic cosplayer pair, they got all my J-Vic stuff.
Catherine, what do you feel about selling 2 Marias?
Do I have boogers up my nose?
That wasn't an answer. Okay, anyway, obviously the Vocaloid stuff is popping off because, of course,
I only got 5 of each though because I was experimenting. I was seeing how much they would pop off. So
Stupid.
hey guys, we're doing good, but like I'm running out of popular items because I brought so little. I think I only had 5 of these dead plate charms. And they're already running out. Guys, flower's gone. I'm like running out of the Vocaloid, which is kind of scaring me. But I kind of expected that to happen because I only got a little bit. So, you know, it's a learning experience. And people actually aren't buying that many Mikus, the Miku keychains, but flower is sold out. That's my cosplay, my temporary cosplay. Someone got a Maria.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah. The day was going on and honestly, I think none of us really got that good sleep. So towards the end of the day, we were getting that kind of like sleep deprived drunkenness, if you know what I mean. So we were just tired and dying. Our sign fell. So I'm gonna...
Sign fell.
So Catherine's gonna become a scientist. Bruh, who is that crazy person out on the just the middle of the whoa, no, what are you doing? Day 1 complete. So I returned back to my station of sleeping. I took off his clothes. Look, his neck is so long. Let's fix that. Cute. 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 Okay guys, I woke up at 5 and now I'm bored. It's like 7. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store to see if I can get some food. Alright, it's like a 18-minute walk. Let's get our steps in. The weather is so nice though. This is such a great respite from disgusting Texas humid weather. It's like kind of chilly. Skies are clear. Do you ever just look at the sun and realize that it's gonna kill all of us one day? It's like, why is it so bright? Global climate change, guys. I apologize. That was a bit grim. But anyways. What is this building? This building is so fancy. What is it for? I don't know. It's cool though. I'm a tourist, guys. That's true. I'm being a tourist right now. We're here. I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm gonna get stuff to make a sandwich. I forgot to show the fit check. Alright guys, here's the haul. I know we're eating good tonight, but like I'm excited about this honestly because cheap ramen, it just hits the spot, okay? I don't know what to say. I'm gonna try the hot and spicy chicken flavor. Alright, it's spilled, but let's try it. It looks really hot, so I might die from this. It's al dente. It's undercooked. It doesn't really taste like anything. Well, I'm gonna microwave it a bit more and then finish my incredible breakfast. But I'll see you at the con. So me and my buddies, we started walking to the convention, but actually I didn't want to walk to the convention. I wanted to go get coffee because they said the coffee was good and I was tired. I didn't sleep that much, so I needed caffeine in my body. So we proceeded to go find this place. Look at these pillow ladies eating. They're eating. We're getting coffee and we had to get like a pass and go upstairs, and it was this whole quest. But I want it.
Anything to the boss. I'm bored already. I fucking hate chess.
What?
What?
Why do you hate chess?
This is the most boring shit I've ever
I love chess.
Ugh.
Guys, it's a park.
Yeah.
This park looks so nice. There's water. Look at the water. I'm gonna be like 30 minutes late, but I have coffee, so like it's a fair trade, honestly. My friend compared me to those kids in school that would walk into class late with coffee, and I felt insulted, but that was basically what I was doing now. Day 2 of Momocon, and Flower and Kaito are dead. So let's see who else dies. So I have a problem, which is that I left my iPad and my sketchbook, so now I'm just bored and I'm doing nothing. R.I.P. Honestly, when I'm at a convention or something, I feel like I'm too like antsy, honestly. Maybe because it was more busy, but I can't just sit down and draw because I want to also divide my attention to people in case they want to talk to me. So it's just about the balance, really. But I want to kind of get work done if I have nothing else to do. So hopefully I'll get better at being chill. An attendee just gave me this. It's so cute.
It was a really cute CO.
Yay! I'm gonna put it right here. Alright, it's 2 p.m. Friday. And I've made back my expenses, which means everything else is gonna be profit. Guys. Oh yeah, by the way, look how much space we have back here. So spacious. I could do like cartwheels and I could host a dinner party back here. Thank you to the viewer who mentioned the vampire, you know, they might have said their cursed words. So let's see if like my booth burns down or
No more sales.
the Vocaloid charms were carrying on Thursday, so I don't know if like okay, you know what, go to the voiceover. Okay, so basically what I was trying to say is that most of my Vocaloid charms were sold out, and I feared that nobody would want to buy from me because I didn't have this hot new item. But let's see if that's true on the biggest day, Saturday. Wow. Guys, do I have a YouTuber voice? Friday, C2E2 is done. I mean, what? What am I saying? I meant Momocon Friday is done. Wow, look at the crowd. It's so many people. Why do my friends act like they hate me? Anyways, Friday was a very successful day for me, and I obviously broke records, my own personal records. So I was very happy, and we went to go eat Chinese food. Guys, look at the food. It's so good. We got fish and chili oil and curry noodles and soup dumpling. My review of the food is that if you ever get a chance to try the fish fillet in Szechuan chili oil, you really should, because it's really good. It's like really soft fish, like it's literally like it melts in your mouth. It's so good, and it's like savory umami. Anyway, sorry, is this a food review channel? It might just be. I would say the soup dumplings were pretty good. They were kind of small though, I don't know, and the curry noodles were pretty good. Nothing crazy. Overall, Chinese food in this area was very overpriced, and the portions weren't that big. So I proceeded to go home and fall asleep to a queso video of him playing a game about frogs. Okay guys, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Whoa, there's a wild attendee. Loose. Okay, anyways, this is bad because I sold out of Gakupo and Flower and Gumi, and that does not look like Luca, but that's Luca and Kaito. So I only have these four. And also I'm running out of Teto.
There's two left.
Only two for Saturday. I should mark them up since they're a hot commodity. They're a hot commodity. Yeah.
Excuse me, boss. I gotta stock, boss.
Anyways, we were setting up and opening, and it was, you know, not a lot of people were here yet. So I decided this was a good time, you know, to walk around a little bit. I decided to meet up with my neighbor, because you should always say hi to your neighbors. Here's my neighbor. Beautiful. I'm gonna show the Jace. Beautiful. I love the Jace. Also, when I was watching this, I was thinking about what the heck I was saying, because I realized I called Victor Jace, and then I was like, the artist must have been so confused because I don't think they had a Jace charm up there, so that was just funny to think about. This person made this animation. And then I saw Starfish Face again. I'm surprised she remembered me because I just feel like she's so famous. Like, I don't know. she has aura. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay guys, I'm actually gonna, these are like the code names for the stickers, but I think it's kind of confusing because S might look like a dollar sign because it's confused some people. So I'm gonna replace it
with F.
Also, what's really funny, I think people really did confuse the S with dollar signs because I started thinking about it and like nobody, literally from that point, nobody bought an original sticker from me. And then some people, they looked at the Arcane stickers that said like S14, S15, and they were like, are these charms? Or I was like, no, they're stickers. And I was like, wait a minute, what if they asked that because they thought it was like $15? And obviously that's like the price of a charm. That's kind of embarrassing because I'm not out here selling 3-inch stickers for $14. Who do you think I am, a scammer? I forgot Ryuji yesterday, but now he's here.
The boy.
And I freed him of his chains. So yeah. Guys, it's the first hour. We already made 4 sales. Whoa! Oh, Catherine! Wow, look at her art. Slay era. What is that? What are you drawing? Can you draw me? Oh, I got some competition. So beautiful. Guys, I'm dead. It's like someone told me they went home and then they read my whole webcomic with my children, these two, okay? And then they proceeded to buy like every one of my items I have of them. And also that one. Oh my god. I'm very grateful and I'm guys, they're dying. Look, Miku died. What time? It's like 4. Right, 1 more hour. Look at the Kirby car. It's a Kirby car and a Cinnamon car. Okay, going back to my table from the bathroom. Okay, guys, I'm almost done. I'm actually tired. Like, I'm actually tired. Okay, also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this convention started on Thursday, and conventions usually start on Friday, and that's because this is a 4-day convention. So yes, I was getting a little tired, because the hours were also kind of long, but we still had Sunday to go. Yay, we finished Saturday. Momocon. I'm sorry, I dropped you. But it was crazy because the hall basically closed. You know what? I'll tell you in the voiceover. And I wanna eat food. Basically, what I was trying to say again. I can't form coherent thoughts when I'm like out and about, okay? I'm not a true vlogger, what can I say? But the crazy thing I was gonna say was that basically we were closing up, and it was like literally the convention hall was being closed the moment this happened. But there was this one individual, this lovely person. She asked me if I had a deal for the set of all the Persona buttons, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't come up with any, which I think I should actually. But she then proceeded to buy all the buttons, and I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy. And then it was like rapid fire. She was like, okay, and I want this, and I want this. And then there was a little pause where we were like, okay, that's even crazier. And then she was like, I've decided I want to buy your whole booth. And she was like, can I have this and this? And it just kept going and going. And I was like, oh my god, she's actually buying my whole booth. What the heck is happening? But anyways, it was a lot of stuff. And I made sure to give her a lot of free stickers and some free buttons. But anyways, I am very grateful to this person. Thank you so much for supporting my art with your wallet. But that was so crazy, guys. Okay, lesson to be had. Do not close right away. You never know what will happen. Guys, who is this bald man with a mustache? Does anyone know?
He's on the thing. It's like, why is he there?
He's striking a pose.
Wait. Now it's Misa.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, also, something so lovely that happened. I was just talking to an attendee, and then we were just vibing, and we were like, oh, you know what? Let's like hang out. So shout out to Elias, you're amazing. And he was low-key like our Momocon tour guide, because obviously we were just trapped in this scary exhibit hall, so we had no idea what was going on outside. And he was like, oh, you know, there's a arcade and all this cool stuff happening as well. So I was like, I want to see the arcade. I love Japanese rhythm games. This is the gaming hall. This gaming hall is so big. Like, you have to wait in line to play the rhythm games. But we decided to go to the manga library and we just chatted and he was really nice. Shout out to Elias again. Also, he was cosplaying Aki, my favorite character from Chainsaw Man, so that is incredibly based. And he said he would show us his sketchbook on Sunday, so I was excited. I was looking forward to it. Anyways, that is the end of Saturday. Guys, I'm tired. It's Sunday. It's been long. It's time to feed Ryuji. It's hard out here. Babysitting 3 individuals on this trip. But I gotta make sure he eats his greens. For real? Look how big this room is. These people look like ants. Guys, is this hall kind of giving Minecraft? Do you know what I mean? Outside, there's trees. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, trees. Anyways, on Sunday, I decided to do some more roaming. And there was like the table down the street from me. She had the most beautiful IB enamel pins I've ever seen in my life. I'm not joking. Guys, look at this Gary. I got this Gary. And yes, I did buy the Gary, and yes, it is my favorite thing I got from this convention because I love Gary. Okay guys, today's Sunday. I forgot to record my booth, but I'm going to adventure the Artist Alley because today is the perfect day. Now I'm lost. One of my goals for this convention was to fill up my Ida bag. And what I wanted to do was find Miku and Teto, but I didn't... Guys, I didn't find any Teto, okay? I think I was the only human being on that floor that was selling a Teto charm, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I really looked, honestly I didn't really look, but like I'm just assuming. But I did ask on the Discord if anyone had link click, and lo and behold, I was led to 2 tables with beautiful link click merch. So far, acquired 2 link click babies. This is from, okay. It's so cute. It's beautiful. I love them. Guys, more link click acquired. These are so cute. They're similar to the other ones, but like I don't care. Like they look beautiful. Then I wanted to meet another C2E2 friend, Fine OK Mart. It was funny because throughout the whole weekend, I kept trying to go to their table. And every single time, there was like people at their table. So obviously I didn't want to intrude and like bother them while they're trying to make sales and stuff. But they were just too popular, what can I say? So I literally had no chance the whole weekend until now. It's Fine OK Mart. With amazing stuff. Oh yeah, don't mind them, they're dressing up, okay.
I'll look just like
I got the Reagan buttons because I love Reagan. Look,
all your stuff is so good. I wish I had a card.
Look how beautiful, guys.
I am all out of my cards. I brought way too many.
Also another amazing artist feature, Jellyfish Confetti. This artist is amazing. Look at their beautiful Makima prints. Yay! Yes, we did art trade, and yes, I did get the Makima print, which I will show you the haul at the end, don't worry. Okay, the struggle is real when you want to go explore the Artist Alley, but you also want to be at your table because you might meet people who want to meet you as the artist, so I'm sad, but also I'm happy, but like... I also went to Wanderella's booth because I noticed that she commented on my vlog, so obviously I want to say hi, and she was super sweet. Guys, and she's Vietnamese like me, but she's like from Vietnam. I was born in America, so we're pretty different, but like we're connected. If you know, you know. But we vlogged each other. It was funny. It was fun, and please check out her amazing work. This is Wanderella. Yay, she's so nice. Do you want to be in it?
No. Yes.
Okay, I went to do my little trip, and people are very nice and awesome, and thank you for all the art trades. Yay! One of my very lovely Artist Alley friends asked me to draw something, so here is my beautiful Arcane drawing. Okay, and then Elias came over, and I was so excited. Here is a very amazing page. Beautiful. Do you want to say hi? I was like, why aren't you here in the Artist Alley? Shout out Elias. Like 10 minutes before closing. Let's see the damage. Okay, obviously this one is gone. My small ib is gone. And Teto and small Miku is gone. And all these died. They all died except Rin and Len. I don't know what people have against Rin and Len, but nobody wants them. And then my dead plate is gone. What is this? Oh, my ib. I only brought a little bit of those. Akechi button is gone. Nobody wants this, and I have so many, and I want him to die. Like, so yeah. And yeah. So yeah. Right, there's my table. It's naked now because we're gonna leave. Yippee! So that was it. That was Momocon 2025. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually made money. I might actually shed a tear. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I did want to do a lot of the post vlog chatting because there was a lot on my mind that I want to share. So first of all, here is the amazing haul. Some of these I got from art trades. Some of these I bought because, you know, sometimes you just see something you need to buy. Okay, it is what it is. And it's funny because the Makima print is very out of place. Again, I'll try to leave their socials. Look at this adorable JVig lollipop. I love it. It's on my wallet now. But I also wanted to talk about things I love about conventions in general. And one of those things is that we're all gay and neurodivergent. And it's just such a diverse community of people. And I love people. And also, this was crazy, but I met a lot of fans. It's crazy how many people know me. That's like, I don't know what sound I just made, but I don't understand how this is possible. There was so many people who said that they watched my vlog, and this is funny, okay, but a lot of people were like, oh my god, I watched your vlog, it was so funny. And then I was like, shit, I have to like crack 10 jokes or else they won't think I'm funny in person. So that was a little scary, but I think it's okay that I act like a normal human being outside of my videos, so I should relax. But thank you so much if you watch my videos and you met me at Momocon. I really appreciate your viewership. Anyways, also, I love the art community. I love how people are so supportive. I know, you know, obviously not everyone's gonna be great. There's gonna be people who stink, okay? But I don't know, I think I'm just good at vibe checking. So everyone I've met has just been so amazing and so supportive. So thank you to all the artists. I just love artists, okay? And the art trades are so fun. I love giving away my art. And then I get other people's art? What do you mean I can do that? That's crazy. Also, talking about fandoms is so fun. I love being like, oh, you want the All Saints print? That's my favorite show. Because I'm also very passionate about my fandoms. What can I say? As well as talking about OCs. That's also one of my favorite things. Who wouldn't want to talk about their OC? And now let's get into the nitty-gritty stuff. And I'm just sharing this because I hope it will help you, or maybe you just find these stats interesting. So table was like 400, which is a lot of money, but that's not what it is these days. As you notice, I did bring 2 helpers, which it was because my other friend really wanted to come. My friends decided to split the cost of one of my friends because I just wanted to bring 1 helper, so we agreed upon this situation. But in the end, I ended up paying for all their expenses since I did well anyways, so I thought it would be only fair since they helped me a lot. And then I got an Airbnb for I think like 5 nights. So that was also pretty expensive. Honestly, I think from now on I'm gonna try to room share. Anyways, I didn't calculate how much transportation cost. I'm too lazy to do that, okay? Anyways, the total cost was probably about 2.5k. Honestly, around there. So pretty high, not gonna lie. But anyways, drum roll, after the final count of all the money, in total, without any fees or expenses, I made about 5k, which is so crazy because I literally, that is like the highest ever times 1 billion. That's more than double I made at C2E2, so that's mind-blowing. Anyways, I don't know why I have goals here. My only goal was meeting my expenses, honestly, because I realized that having goals was just stressful, so just have low expectations and you'll be stress-free. Okay, and now let's talk about what did well and what didn't do well. So what did well at Momocon? First of all, we gotta talk about these new Vocaloid charms. Basically all of them sold out besides Ren and Lin. I don't know what people have against Ren and Lin. They're adorable, okay? But let me know if you have any theories on why they didn't sell as well. But what was surprising overall about what did well is that it was mostly like niche stuff. Okay, well I didn't bring that much in the first place, but for example, my dead plate charm, I think sold out in the first or second day. Flower sold out in the first day. Eep does really well. Just in general, Eep always does well. And also what made me so happy was that I actually sold a lot of All Saints Street prints. Also surprisingly, Ryuji did pretty well. For real? Usually my boy is a stinker, okay? Obviously, my creepy Miku, my creepoo, did really well. I sold out of both the posters and the small print. I brought a lot of those too. I brought like 30. That's like a lot, guys. 30 small prints. I'm so happy that people like the drawing. Also, this is a fun fact, but like after I drew that Miku, honestly, I didn't really like it. I was like, is this good? And then my friends were like, it's so good. What the heck are you talking about? So I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna sell it. And I did, and it's like my most popular thing. So if you don't like something, maybe other people actually really like it. So don't doubt yourself too much. Anyways, and what did bad? People didn't really touch my original stuff. Not gonna lie. But I think I need to make original stuff that's more appealing to a general audience. I don't know how to describe it. You know, I don't want to make art that looks like fan art of a character people don't know, because then people would just not buy it. But if they see this art print and they're like, oh, this is so pretty, and like, look at this design, this concept is so cool, then they're probably more likely to buy it. Okay, this video is so long, I don't even know what I talked about and what I didn't. But I think that's it for this video, so thank you so much for watching. And just a little note at the end, I am so thankful for everyone who has supported me, whether it's just watching my videos, putting it on the background while you take a shit, or, you know, everyone who just like looked at my booth and was like, oh, this is cool. You know, everyone who's bought something. I'm just so grateful for all the support. It doesn't matter. It's just everything. Thank you. I love you people, and I'm just so grateful that so many people love my art and my characters and my videos or anything I create. Oh, and I should really make a list for this, but the next convention I'm doing is just a small local one, which I don't even know will be good, but I'm gonna make a video on it anyways, just for fun. And that is going to be Mini-Con in San Antonio. So if you're in San Antonio, I'll see you. Anyways, goodbye.